And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. So Golden State will get the first possession. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dwight Powell out there with Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Doncic. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Irving. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The 3 from Curry. Hauled in by McGee. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doncic against Thompson. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Curry. Green, the pass to Looney. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Irving sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Curry. They need this. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
That one goes in. Doncic has got 6.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Wiggins, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Curry against Irving. Curry, that's good.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
The Mavericks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Out to Powell. The shot won't fall, so Golden State will take it the other way.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Pass to Looney. On the wing, Thompson. There's the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Stephen Curry.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he makes both free throws. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Green with a screen on Irving. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The quintessential blue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Wiggins passes to Curry. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to McGee. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry against Doncic. Takes a 3. Curry, no good. Well, the Mavericks shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Green against Irving. Here's the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Nice work by Draymond. He gives you...
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Looney, the screen. Curry passes to Looney. Great D that time from McGee.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Irving. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 6 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Irving's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Curry passes to Looney. Doncic against Thompson. Pass to Looney. McGee with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Green.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Looney. Green, the pass to Looney. It's stolen by Irving. Now here's Thompson. Looney, a screen on Doncic. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
They're so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. It's stolen by Looney. And the Warriors pushing it up now. McGee with a steal. On the break. Pass to Doncic. Powell against Looney. Irving with it. Powell in the post. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas? The 3 from Curry. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Curry. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And Looney with the slam.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
On the wing, Green. Back to Irving. And there's a 3-second violation. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Curry. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Curry after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Down low. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Thompson. Launches a 3. Hauled in by McGee.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Out to Powell. Irving against Curry. Irving, the pass to Powell. Doncic outside. 3-pointer, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Curry finds Looney. No luck on that one. Great D that time from McGee. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Wiggins against Irving. Thompson with a steal. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Appreciate it, Al. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Hardy. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, Wood's reach and vertical is an effective combination. He gets up over the defense so easily.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
To the paint. Here's Wood. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wood's got 6 here in the quarter. Green, a screen. Poole left side. Here's Kuminga. Poole outside. 5 to shoot. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Kuminga up top. Oh, it's stolen.
Warriors foul. Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul. First team.
Here's Ntilikina. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. They set the pick. Wood outside. The shot misses. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State with the ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And here are the Mavericks now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. For three, Hardy knocks down the triple. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim. When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
To the inside. Back to Payton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Talking about Jordan Poole. His confidence never wavered, Richard.
Now, remember, Poole shot 33% his rookie season. Lots of people kind of wrote him off, but Jordan's always believed in his game. Took advantage of the injuries to Clay and Steph, grabbing those extra shots.
Here's Hardy, guarded by Payton. Inside. Pass to Hardy. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Bullock. Green covering. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. And here is Thompson. The kick out. Curry. Back to Green. Right side Curry. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Curry's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Wiggins with a steal. The three from Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 8.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball, it's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
Yep, count it.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Now Irving. Give him 8 points now. And down it goes. 2 points. 10 points for him.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving and that touch he has.
To the paint. Green. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Looney. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors 5.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And McGee with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Curry finds Looney. Outside for Green. Driving in. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
Irving, the pass to McGee. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Now Wiggins. Green with the ball. Back to Wiggins. Here's Curry. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Defense is watching Wiggins close, so he smartly uses that against him, initiates and draws the foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Thompson. No good on the triple. Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
Powell's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Looney. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Dallas ball.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
The 3 from Curry knocks it down from distance.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Irving. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the basket by Curry.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Green finds Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Irving. Wiggins, no good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
Pass to Powell, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Wiggins passes to Looney. Here's Green. Oh, McGee with the block. Curry against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
Doncic against Thompson. Fires for 3. And Luka Doncic good for 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Green, the pass to Powell. And here's Doncic outside. No good there. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Looney, a screen on Thibault. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 5 points.
The accuracy that Curry has from that kind of range, it's just jaw-dropping. He does not miss that many shots from that deep.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Out to Thompson from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence. Man, 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy. But it's so great for the Warriors in their trio to have Klay back on the court.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Portland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Looney with the slam.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, BA, and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year.
Here's Green. The Blazers making their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Grant. Wiggins passes to Green. Looney, a screen on Thibault. And here's Curry for 3. Golden State with a rebound. Here's Looney. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Thibault with it. Now Thompson defending. Lillard outside. Grant outside. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Fires from deep. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Out to Lillard. Grant with a screen on Thompson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors leading 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big 3 healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Now here's Lillard. The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort. Nurkic against Thompson. Left side, Green. Curry passes to Looney. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Fires in the triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now here's Grant. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Grant. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
And Wiggins drops them both. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant with a screen on Thompson. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Ali. Thank you.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Simons outside. Grant outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Curry against Thibault. On the wing, Thompson. Green with a screen on Lillard. Thompson lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Golden State has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Green with a screen on Thibault. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Thompson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with it. Thibault picks him up. Wiggins outside.
Out of the way!
Wow! Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow! He makes it look easy.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Good work defensively by Thibault. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining stars window.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Thibault against Curry. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Anthony Simons.
Nice dedicated drive there from Clay. He committed to it, got all the way in there for contact.
He hits the second from the line. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Clay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Some good force that time from Clay as he picked a good angle and busted through the defense.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Wiggins against Nurkic.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the
goodness.
runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip. Quick into the air. Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Well, Brett, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Shot by Nurkic. No good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And so it's the Golden State. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
38. The Trailblazers, 19.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Green out there with Kuminga. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Poole in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Over to the wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. Not going to go that time. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Little, guarded by Payton. Good on the bucket. Little's got his first 2 points. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, the guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back. And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Back to Johnson. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Poole outside. Into the lane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Here's Eubanks. Down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Eubanks, he's got 4 points this quarter.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Poole, the pass to Payton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
It's Poole on the wing, covered by Johnson.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Kuminga. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Little. Back to Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
Well, there's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Johnson. Reddish on the wing. Here's Little. Here's Eubanks. Green covering. And stolen by Green. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense and sort of stepping aside.
And he's good on the second. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Johnson with it. Green picks him up. Here's Little. Back to Johnson. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Sharp. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 3 to shoot. With the drive. And he can't jam it through. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Payton. And a nice finish on the layup. Payton's gotten his second bucket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Green, a screen.
At the line for the Dubs, Gary Payton, the second.
First free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Simons outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And though there's time,
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth.
and while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Outside Thibault, back to Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Payton. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Right side Curry. 2 points. Down it goes. Curry's got 27 points.
Curry gets going like this, it's dangerous, and this could be a big night on that scoreboard for him.
Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Curry. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thibault on the wing. Green against Grant. There's a screen by Nurkic. Grant attack.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And he comes up with a bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Lillard. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep.
And now Damian Lillard has got that 3-ball swagger going.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Right side Thibault. It's stolen by Curry. On the wing, Payton. Outside, Green. Curry against Thibault. Wiggins drops.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You can just feel that coming. Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
Pass to Nurkic. Grant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nurkic is screen on Green. Back to Nurkic. There's the triple. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space, calm and collecting.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Lillard outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry with it. Nurkic picks him up. Payton passes to Green. Now here's Payton. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Stephen Curry so creative as a finisher on the inside. Right hand, left hand. He'll score around the defense.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Wiggins left side. 4-3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
And Looney with the slam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Thompson's shot is off. Simons outside. Lillard outside. 3-pointer. Missed it. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barrett.
The starting lineup for the visiting team.
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now Doncic after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Doncic passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard against McGee. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the loyalty has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walt and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You look at Kyrie's shot chart, he's terrific from mid-range.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's Green, defended by Thibault. Powell sets a screen for Irving.
And we see how seriously Grant takes defense, uses his body so well to create problems.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lillard with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Now here's Irving. It's intercepted. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. That's a 2 from Lillard. That one wide left. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Here's Lillard to stop the run, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
You're so worried about Dame's range, Lillard can just speed right past you.
Mavericks leading by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Damian Lillard. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 9. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Green against Grant. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. .106 left to play in the first quarter. Irving dishes to McGee. Back to Irving. McGee sets the pick for Irving. Feeds to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Lillard.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Doncic throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits. trying to run away and not look back.
Lillard with the bucket.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Kicks it out to Grant. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Second team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
And he nails the third. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. It's Powell on the wing. 3 seconds left. Off with the layup. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Mavericks on top. They're up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
They've got Kyrie Irving. JaVale McGee is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green, and it's Doncic in a two-guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. A nice shot by Irving.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers rebound to the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 11.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
The three for Doncic. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard outside. Driving inside. McGee with the block. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Grant, that's good.
Assist goes to.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
The kick out to Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell, the pass to McGee. Nurkic with the steal. Now Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
Mavericks leading by 3. Irving drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And there's the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
McGee is screen on Lillard to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Mavericks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stolen by Grant. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
You got to love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Irving finds McGee. They kick it out to Green. Doncic looking it over. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Precise fundamentals from Nurkic inside.
Doncic dishes to McGee. The Mavericks GA have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Josh Green. Hardy, he's checked in for Doncic. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here is Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul.
The Mavericks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line to Dallas. Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway hits them both. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Sharp. Here's Eubanks. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile. And add in the length.
Thank you, and timeout. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Sharp. Cameron Reddish is out there with Little. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in at the 5. The Mavericks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And taken away by Johnson. Inside, here's Little, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Fending off defenders, Little able to get the shot off.
Gets his first trip to the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Hardy. A 3-pointer off the mark. Portland leading. They set the pick. Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And so it's Dallas with it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Harding. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Keon Johnson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Here's Little, the shake. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Ntilikina. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wood kicks to Ntilikina. Back to Wood. Outside Hardaway. Here's the screen. Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Bullock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he's good on the 3-ball. Reddish has got the lead up to 4 now for Portland.
Creative with the ball. Reddish will only get better and better operating out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Wood. Eubanks grabs the miss. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the paint, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Here's Sharp. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Sharp's got the lead back up to 6 now for Portland.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And the Mavericks call time here. So Portland ends up going with the new group. There's a minute left in the third. Lillard scanning the floor. Lets it go with the 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Grant. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to the right wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dallas again turning it over. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nurkic has got his second basket.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his three. Simons against Doncic. 2 on the clock. A nice shot by Simons. And now a 10-point Portland lead.
Simons, he's a born shooter. He's got a great mix of confidence and ability.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. And it's Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Powell in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Grant. Thibault with the ball. 6 to shoot. The feed now to Nurkic. Stolen by McGee. Doncic kicks to Irving. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Grant with a screen on Irving. And there's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
And stolen by Lillard. Three-pointer. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Irving passes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Lillard against Doncic. From the top of the key, and the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And he goes in for the dunk.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Feeds to Doncic. Powell, no one around him. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Lillard misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Stripped it away. The pass to Nurkic. Kicks it to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pick and roll action. Get Lillard the ball and let him make a play.
Doncic outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Nurkic, and so he's picked up his final foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for Dallas.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them. Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard outside. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Foul. That's good. Here's Simons. With the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Mavericks trail by 11. That's the foul. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving dishes to Powell. Irving up top, covered by Lillard, and the dunk by Powell.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. The three. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Lillard. Grant gets a wide open look. And the three off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That one good for two.
Showing some Mamba mentality right now. Kyrie Irving, when he's hot, keep feeding him.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Here's Eubanks, guarded by McGee. Here's Lillard. McGee with the block.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Got it.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Portland with the ball, and so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And what time is it? It's game time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones. Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so it's Portland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
indication the Mavericks certainly look ready too. So Dallas will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Going inside, and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Mavericks with possession here. Powell passes to Irving. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. McGee into the lane. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team that was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. The 3 from Thompson. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic outside. Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Curry against Irving. And here's Curry to the paint. Out to Thompson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Warriors ball.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Curry against Irving. Looney. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Looney passes to Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Can they get it? Here's Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Kevon Looney picks one up.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Green in the post. Working on Powell. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Now here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. On the break. Wiggins with it. Green picks him up. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, he's so well coordinated, so smooth as an athlete is Wiggins, and that time showing up off the dribble.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And for Wiggins, He'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And BA, that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Wiggins got 5 points.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Now here's Irving. Pass to McGee. Shot to stop the run. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Doncic, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets that one. Give him 8.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Powell with the stuff.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So on the floor for Golden State, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Now here's Green. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. Shoots over Thompson. And it's Irving missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Curry passes to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Now here's Irving. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 11 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Looney, a screen on Powell. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Thompson against Irving. McGee, a screen on Thompson. Irving. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Clock is at 3. Wiggins finds Looney. Shoots over McGee. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Soft touch off the glass.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. We've got 1:08 left in the second. Here's Hardy, defended by Thompson. The three from Wood. The Warriors pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
Looney with the ball. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And here's Curry for 3. They get it back. Second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Wiggins passes to Green. Stolen. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Wiggins. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's
your Mavericks 14, the Warriors 37.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Hardaway. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
Here's Poole. Pass to Kuminga. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the inside. And there's Poole on the assist by DiVincenzo. Poole's gotten his first points in this one.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Down low. Here's Wood. Here's Hardy. Just 5 to shoot. Unable to get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Oh, deflected. 90 seconds into the second half now. And Wood with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Hardy. Takes it inside. No! Stopping him there! And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under review.
Adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Peyton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The kick out to Poole. Outside Kuminga. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jump and mindset is incredible.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Ntilikina. They set the pick. Here's Bullock. He's watched by Kuminga. Wood outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, stolen by Peyton. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And he drives in. Blocked again! Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wood. It's tipped. Out left to the wing. Here's Hardy. To the paint. Here's Bullock. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Poole, the pass to Green. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Christian Wood picks one up, and it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins comes in for DiVincenzo. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Curry in for Poole. Pass to McGee. Now here's Green. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Looney's checked in for Green.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Irving, following the score by Golden State. Doncic outside. McGee a screen on Wiggins. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three!
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14 outside for Green. Powell with a steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green, the pass to Powell. Here's McGee outside Irving. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Over Irving. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Looney's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offense. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up by 15. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. The shot by Looney, no good. This Maverick squad struggling. Irving, that's good.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Green with a screen on Irving. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson against Doncic. Pass to McGee. On the wing, Irving. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Looney, a screen on Irving. And here's Wiggins. And stolen by Green. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
And the second free throw is good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Irving. Right side, Green. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Looney, covered by McGee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Outside Curry. And there's the drive. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
All eyes on Steph when he has the ball. His teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Doncic with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to McGee. Doncic on the wing. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
To the middle. Here's McGee. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let them down.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at them.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
And 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting abilities, and he knows how to deliver. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And a foul. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried.
The previous play is under review.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.35 seconds left in the final quarter. Powell sets a screen. Irving finds Powell.
Yes! And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Curry against Irving. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Curry passes to Wiggins. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there.
all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now Golden State's starting 5. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Curry outside. The offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. The tray. Hits it from three-point range.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Now here's Simon. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Curry. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Come on, Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Just 3 to shoot. Lillard finds Grant. There's the triple. No good that time, so Golden State will take it the other way. Curry against Simon. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Outside for Curry. From the arc. Lillard with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Now the pass to Thibault. Now here's Simon. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Green against Grant, kicks it out to Lillard. Launches a 3. Portland no good that time either. Warriors leading by 6. Green with a screen on Lillard. Curry with Lillard picks him up. Curry passes to Green. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
He's a bit undersized for a 4. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Such a wide-open look.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 8. Green, the screen. Down low. And Green slams it in.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to Green. And Green slams it in.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Lillard finds Grant. Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders who often leaves someone open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Here's Curry. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Grant outside. Knocked away and stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Simons surveying the D. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry passes to Wiggins. Looney down low, covered by Simons. Looney with the bucket. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
At the line.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
The shot by Lillard wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry with now guarded by Nurkic. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Lillard against Wiggins. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15 from deep. And another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that's Dave showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Green with a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. And that one's good. Thibault's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
At the line for the Warriors.
Good on both. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Nurkic a screen on Wiggins. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
And the second free throw, good. 9 seconds left in the first half. Here's Looney. Some solid defense from Grant. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They'll just keep running them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
How about the Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone? Get up!
Stolen by Thompson. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now let's catch up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Jordan Poole is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's JaMychal Green, and it's Kuminga in at the 4 spot. Poole with the steal. Now here's Kuminga. Reddish grabs the rebound. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sharp. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Payton. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Warriors ball.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Kuminga. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Reddish. Pass to Sharp. Back to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Poole, and he slams it one-handed.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now, here's Sharp, covered by Payton. Sharp, that's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
This is his first free throw of the game. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Poole kicks to Kuminga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Passed a little. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 18. A crossover. Misses at the rim. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. .152 left in the third quarter. Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 20. Sharp the pass a little. Portland again missing. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And he recovers it. Another shot. He can't get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Reddish dishes to Johnson. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Payton surveying the floor. And he drives in, and it's Portland with the rebound. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. A shot by Reddish, no good. Warriors leading by 17. Poole with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Green. He kicks it to Kuminga. Four on the clock. The pass to DiVincenzo. Over Sharp. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now Little. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lillard surveying the D. Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Lillard with the bucket.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Green with a screen for Curry. There's the dish to Green. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Yo, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Lillard. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Green. On its way from Curry for two. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Nurkic finds Thibault. From outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Second personal foul.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Grant sets a screen for Simon. Kicks it out to Grant. And he gets it to go from the high post.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. There's a good screen. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Simons the pass to Grant. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Lillard.
Still a premier defender. Draymond might be the best we've seen guarding multiple positions. Playing D with passion.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Nurkic a screen on Curry.
2 minutes.
Simons kicks to Lillard.
2 minutes.
The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Wiggins outside. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches it. Clock at 6. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball. Golden State ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his fifth assist in this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Assisted.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Wiggins, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
The aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love
Shooting
watching
for Golden
Wiggins
State.
get inside and draw the call.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside, here's Looney, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Looney.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevon Looney.
That one misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
endorsement. When you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Irving. And Powell with the stuff.
Now Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Doncic against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Powell, a screen on Simons. Doncic passes to Powell. Outside for Irving. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
McGee, he's checked in for Wood. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Powell. Outside for Irving. There's the drive. Back to Powell. Right side, Irving. Pass to Powell. Clock at 4. A nice shot by McGee.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Now here's Simons driving to the basket. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Now here's Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. McGee. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. From deep. That shot is off. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. 1:04 left in the first. Irving, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Here's Lillard. And the layup is good off the glass. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
McGee, a screen on Simons. Out to Powell. Back to Doncic. Launches it. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Irving, the pass to Powell. And here's Doncic outside. McGee. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Nurkic. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 1. And we'll get
a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving, Dwight Powell out there with Green. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thibault passes to Lillard. Puts the move on. Ooh, McGee with the block. Green finds McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And there it is for him. McGee's got 10 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Got a piece of it. Doncic outside. On the wing, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
For 3, here's Lillard. Hauled in by McGee.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And Powell with the stuff.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Simons outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Tries to save it. Here we go, all alone. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. There's Simons with a 3 on target from range. Simons got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Powell sets a screen. Doncic passes to Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons.
Blocking foul called on JaVale McGee. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Irving, the pass to Powell. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Up the floor. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Irving against Lillard. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound pass. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by McGee. Doncic has got 13.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Thibault with a steal. Nurkic passes to Grant. Outside Thibault to the left wing. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard finds Nurkic. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Held ball violation. Jump ball.
Here's Irving. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Outside Thibault. And here's Simons outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
31. The Mavericks. 35.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson, then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Sharp in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Right wing, pass to Eubanks. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Johnson finds Reddish. Banked it in off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Hardy. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Hardy's got his first bucket in this one.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Outside Johnson. Eubanks the screen. To the inside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Hardy. Back to Hardaway. From downtown. It's hauled in by Reddish. Portland trailing here.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Hardaway against Reddish. And he banks in the layup. Reddish has got 4 points in the quarter. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down three-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
Wood, a screen on Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Little. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, BA, they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Hardy, covered by Johnson. This shot by Hardy, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Second personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And he sinks the second.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Hardy. Oh, sweet move.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Mavericks. Hardy taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Sharp. Wood grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Back to Hardaway. There's a screen. And it's Portland with a rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Little on the wing. Portland again missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Hardy over to the left wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A line change here for Portland. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the dunk by Lillard.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Wood with the screen. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
And he's good on the second.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That one is off. 3 quarters of play, and a close one here. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we're coming back in just... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Timeout called. Portland.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is, the answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the strike. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The quick look, no good that time. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
B.A., one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
And Nurkic throws it down.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Grant throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And here's Doncic outside. Lillard pulls down the board. Portland leading. Nurkic a screen on Doncic. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Powell. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And here's Lillard. To the wing on the left. Jacks up at 3. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Irving, the pass to Powell. Green for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Simons.
2 minutes.
The 3 is up.
2 minutes.
Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving up top. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Doncic. Lillard outside. Nurkic a screen on Doncic. Back to Simons. And stolen by Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Simons outside. Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, my. The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
Doncic finds Powell. There's the three. Money. And that one brings them within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Lillard passes to Simons. Here's Nurkic. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the final quarter. Lillard against Powell. Money!
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Doncic outside. They grab their own miss. The shot no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up two.
This is when Lillard comes alive. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to step up and deliver.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we...
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie...